Do you remember this restaurant behind me? WRZOS? Well, I have been invited back by the owner of the restaurant because he's seen my video and he sent me an email and he said that he's really pleased with the positive experience that I have had here in Poland. So he said, I'd like you to come back and try out our local sliwowica from Ustroń. So here we are now. I'm going to try out their local palenka in this restaurant where I've already been to. Let's go. So here's the restaurant. This is the front. Karczma WRZOS. So those of you that have been following my videos from I have been traveling in Poland, I have already done a video here and had the traditional soup. Really great. So this is how it looks like. Really beautiful place. And by the way, Polish people are awesome. They're really friendly. Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, Dominic.
Nice to meet you. Yes, to be.
Great. So I'm here today to try the palenka, as you said, right?
Yes, our cuisine, our distills, our beers, and so on.
Oh,
You're
awesome.
already doing your work.
I'm already in action, yes.
Hi, I'm Dominic. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Dominic. Great. So I've already explained to my subscribers that you saw my video,
Yeah.
and you was pleased with the positive outcome my time here in Poland.
Exactly.
And you said, why not come back and try the drinks, the palenka and the beers, right?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Exactly.
I'm up for it.
So let's sit down, but first take a short tour around the building.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, please.
So let's maybe enter to the shop
Oh,
first.
great, Dominic. The traditional soup that I had was really nice.
Tradycyjna polewka czeskowa.
Aha.
Yes, I heard how you try to pronounce it. Very nice.
Really? Awesome. And
Not correct, but very nice.
people that have been watching my channel as well, they know that I'm a big fan of like wooden restaurants. So this fits in the category really good. Wow.
Perfect.
Dzień dobry.
Yeah, so
Wow.
this is our small brand store. We have lots of our products here, so you can just look at them. And these are all the stills of the kinds with different kinds of herbs or traditional plum vodka. You've drank the sliwowica, which has 70%. It has to be so strong.
Wow, very strong. I like it strong.
Oh yes, but there's also a weaker version. It's called sliwowiczka. Somewhere around we have porterówka, which is made of our porter beer, and it is a distill out of beer. Porter, so dark beer, and then mixed with porter and local honey.
Wow.
So you'll get this one to drink as well.
Oh, awesome. Does it taste really sweet?
Yes, very sweet, bit chocolatey and so on. And our beers, you have tried some of them already. We have a nice animal themed series of labels. Yeah, because we like all the animals here around.
All the wild
living.
animals, yes.
Yeah, so
Are these local beers?
So our beers we do make them here. In a moment I will show you the place they are made.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Come inside.
Wow, really nice place in here. Looks really spacious and the wood looks really nice. How old is this restaurant?
So the building was finished 2013.
Okay.
Before there was a restaurant here meant as a dining place for the builders of the characteristic pyramid hotels in Ustroń.
Okay.
So it was like a diner first. And then my father bought it in 1999 and built this beautiful place here instead of it. And now it's me doing the work.
Awesome, incredible. And there you have it, the history of WRZOS.
Yes. And it's WRZOS in Polish. WRZOS, it means
WRZOS.
Erica, yes. Erica or heather, which are growing all around the mountains here. And it's also a traditional beer ingredient. Before hops were introduced to Europe from the Far East or the Middle East, so on, it was WRZOS, Erica or heather, used to make beer bitter.
Wow, that is incredible information. Absolutely. Wow.
Yes.
Lovely decorations here as
My father
well.
was collecting different kinds of beer jugs.
Okay.
So some of them are 100 or 200 years old.
Really?
Yes.
100 or 200 years old. Exactly what one was 100 to?
Most of them are around about 50 to 70 years old.
Wow.
And I would have to check. One of the big ones is around 200 years old. I would have to check all of them and tell you, yes, this one.
Okay. interesting. And they're
Yeah.
just for like decorations?
Exactly. My father,
Okay.
we have at home much more of them. My father was collecting them for years because he was just so much into the whole beer thing. So our beer is being brewed inside this machinery.
Wow, and they also have a brewery inside the restaurant.
Exactly. So you can be a witness to how the beer is made here. Very often our customers here inside can just sit down and be witnesses of the process. It's a small batch beer brewery, and it's all very natural, and we're doing our best to make it the traditional way. So there's only the basic ingredients like water, malt,
Okay.
and hops.
And what is your like most favorited beer, would you say?
Porter. Our flagship is the porter beer. It's a Baltic porter, a dark porter, very meaty, very sweet, strong, with interesting flavors. So this is the same beer the Porterówka liquor is made of. So it's very interesting, and it's our brand product because it's a favorite beer from my mother. She likes porter, so my father thought, okay, let's do something for her, which she really likes, and this is the story why it's this beer.
Incredible. Wow, really interesting.
And my father also made all of these metal, I don't know the word for it, taps.
The pipes?
Yes, the pipes is also his work, and also the chandeliers were made in our garage. So he was also he was a bit of a blacksmith, so he was doing a lot of the metal work by himself here.
Okay.
A real artist. And here in the back is the distillery.
Wow.
So you can see the place.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'll
you
have
can go
a
around.
yeah.
You can go closer, of course.
So how many beers do you brew in this?
Right now we have 12 kinds of beer. Some of
Okay.
them are also barrel aged. So we use our barrels from making our whiskey or our other alcohols like sliwowica, and we pour porter inside, hold it for half a year, and the aged porter then is a very interesting beer. You get one of these as well to try if you want to.
Yes, please. Wow.
There aren't many places which can do both in Poland, distilling and brewing, and we are trying to connect these two arts as closely as possible to make one of the type products.
Oh, wow. So this is where it all happens inside this room, is that correct?
Yeah, most of it, exactly. So this distillery is in the front, and this is the place where our distills are made. And in the back there are fermentation tanks in which the beers will age before they are ready. So it's mostly about 20-25 days for pills, up to 90, 100 or even more days for porter.
Wow, great.
And this is our first whiskey cask. This winter we'll have our first own whiskey.
In this winter?
In this winter.
Wow,
Exactly,
interesting.
Christmas.
Ah, so that would be like a special Christmas beer, would it be?
It's a whiskey. It's a
Special whiskey on Christmas?
Yes.
Ah, wow.
Exactly.
Special moment for Christmas.
Yeah, it's our first
for the
one.
customers.
And
Wow,
now
look
let's
at
go
the
to
chandeliers, the ceiling, wow.
Oh, do you want to see the upstairs as well?
Yes, definitely, yes. Let's go upstairs. Wow, really welcoming place here. The atmosphere is really nice. Really good place to sit down and have some food and just listen to the traditional Polish music playing. Is that correct? Folk music?
Yes, it's folk music from the mountains. And yeah, this is exactly what people are looking for here.
Yes,
They want
yes.
to feel the atmosphere and be reminded of what kind of place they are in.
Wow. So do you do like events here, such as parties or anything like that?
Oh yes, we do company parties. We have also events with degustations of different kinds of alcohols and stuff. We also do burlesque events and musical events, so several kinds of interesting stuff. The place is as lively as it can be, or we at least try to keep it this way.
Yes.
Yeah, so this place is also in the winter open, so we have a nice upstairs.
Nice upstairs. You can see like they have the menus here, everything really nice and comfortable. It looks up here as well. Whether it's a hot day or cold, I would like to sit up here and enjoy a meal.
Yeah, exactly. This one.
Wow. It's really great because the first time I arrived here, it was just quickly have the food. But now I have been invited by the owner of the restaurant. He's given me permission to have more access here, and I've been invited for the degustation. So I'm really pleased. I'm really grateful.
Okay, So if you're doing a small company party or event, then we also have a separate room for you, like this one.
Oh wow, this looks really nice. Wow.
And of course the furniture can be
Wow.
fitted to your needs.
This is really nice in here.
Oh, that's paintings from my mom.
From
she's,
who?
Yeah, my mom is painting a lot of stuff, and it's art naive, but she really loves it, and
Oh wow.
it's hanging all over the place. So it's a really family-owned restaurant with some nice traditions, and we love it here, and we give our best to make it genuine and real, and you know, all of it is meant to be like from our heart for you.
Yes. Has it been refurbished over the years?
Yes, a little bit, but the wood is still quite new, so it's still all light, and it will be darker and darker with the times because the wood is working and changing.
Yes.
So I remember all the colors when they were like really perfectly bright, almost white, and now they're getting this patinated look.
Wow, and there's a really nice, beautiful architecture design of a ship here, right?
Oh, yes.
An English ship, is that, or?
It's an English ship, but the story is, we moved here from northern Germany. We live. My family is from Silesia, so this
Okay.
region. Then they moved to Germany for some time in the northern part, to Oldenburg, which is a Hanseatic city. So the ships are very important for the culture and so on. And my father bought one of these just at some point for celebrating that we live in that place. Then stuff happened, and we got back to Poland. Now own this restaurant, and this stayed here just to remind of a short part of our history.
Wow.
And this one here is a typical, I don't know the English word now.
Is this
These
like...
these are put up for Christmas, just to
I see,
yeah,
yes.
make some mood.
Wow. Really interesting. I really like wooden crafts and architecture. Really nice. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
So, I reckon you want to sit in the garden.
Yes, definitely.
And once again, our products. You filmed the last time
Yep.
already, so
Yes, absolutely. And this is the front, the outdoor area of this restaurant here. Really nice open space. Really nice. Loads of benches here as well. Have a look. Wow.
all of it used to be full today. It was been a very nice warm autumn this time, so there's a lot of stuff happening in Ustroń, and every weekend all of this place is full, crowded and living, and yeah, we love it this way.
Quite touristic town as
touristic,
well. Yes,
exactly.
yes.
So in a moment the waitress will come.
Oh, great.
Do you have some questions?
I have a question because I would possibly like to order some food as well.
Yes, you will.
Yes, so would you recommend me like something from this region?
Yes. So something people typically come for here would be pork chop. If you like pork chop, we have our own, which is marinated in our beer, and that's something quite typical for this place because, yeah, I mean, it's pork chop. It's something very full of calories and heavy, but also
Awesome.
good to really get full. So this is the kitchen, which was eaten here traditionally on Sundays, or rolada śląska, Silesian roulade, which is beef. And that's a typical Silesian dish. We're in a region here in Poland which is called Silesia, Śląsk. Exactly, this is Śląsk Cieszyński, so Cieszyn, Silesia. There are different kinds of Silesia, and this one has a more Austrian and Czech influences in the cuisine and so on, while the northern part has more German influences historically. And yeah, this is a more interesting part with their own histories. So we also have ser smażony, which is or Czech smażony ser.
Yes.
It's yeah, deep fried cheese, which is typical Czech cuisine, which is also very popular here in the mountains because of the influences.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Awesome. I'm looking forward to trying this local Sliwowica, no, Ustroń sliwowica.
Yes.
I've got Cieszyn in my head for some reason. And then I'll get myself some food. Great.
Okay. What do you want to eat? One of these three things or something else?
Something that you recommended me.
Rather pork chop or cheese? Pork chop maybe.
Pork chop, please. Yes.
No to golonka będzie.
I'm going for the pork chop today, and I've been recommended this meal by the owner of this restaurant. It's time to wait for the meal now, and here I am sat outside. I'm going to do a degustation of the drinks here, and I'm going to try the local region, the food here in Ustroń. So I'm really looking forward to it. The people here in Poland, they're really friendly, they're welcoming, and they're outgoing.
Here we go.
Thank you very much.
And everything will be ready in some minutes.
Great. So I have some water. My overall experience with the people is really good.
That's good.
Yeah, and I think for me as a traveller, that's what matters the most, my encounters with the people here in Poland. Really great people. Of course, idiots are everywhere and they do exist, but speaking about the really nice people that I go and travel to, they're really nice here. And of course, other places where I go to.
That's important.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Ooh, wow. Ooh, that looks nice.
Szklanki po kolei pod ten? Tak? Pięknie. A dla mnie będzie może jakiś pils, chyba że summer ale jest pszenica.
Nie mamy samerka, pszeniczka.
Pszeniczka, super.
As you can see, I'm getting a really nice treatment here. Dziękuję. Really, really great treatment. Everyone's coming over to have a photo as well.
Ja skorzystam.
You're welcome. Wow.
So it's our pork chop, marinated in beer.
Okay.
This beer, black dark porter, which is my mom's favorite and my favorite at winter, because it's warm and cozy. Today the weather is almost like summer, so it's not exactly fitting, but it's already October, so I think a good porter is exactly what you need. And here are our distills. Panaceum. This is an elixir. It's made of, maybe starting from the beginning, because of basis for most alcohols is beer schnapps.
Okay.
So it's distillated beer, mostly pills, and we are using this also to make our what's the name? Our herb vodka, which is made out of a secret mixture of Polish herbs, most of them from Podlasia region, some from here. Then we have porterówka, which is made out of a distilled porter, so this beer mixed with porter later on, and honey, so it's sweet, liquory, very nice for winter. Then there is chmielówka. This is like beer schnapps, so it's a beer distill, but cold hopped. So we're using hop to make it a bit more bittery. Oh yes, this is my wheat.
Thank you.
Sliwowica.
Sliwowica.
This had to be here because this is a local specialty.
This is the local specialty. Awesome. Yes. I like this one. I think I tried this one last time.
Oh yes,
when
you
I was
did.
Here.
It's really strong, but also really good. And it's made out of local plums. We have some older people which are having the old plum trees still there since many years, because a good plum tree has to be old, and these are old plums, so the aroma is really nice and full. And yes, beer schnapps are our basic product, which is distilled out of our beer, mostly spills. Sometimes we also mix in some porter or other ones, but whatever the beer is, this will be always a clear distill, because all distills are clear in the beginning, but then either the herbs or being held in a cask or mixing with porter gives them their colors.
Super duper. So much valuable, interesting, great information here about these local drinks, and have a look at my food. Oh my, doesn't that look delicious? Ooh, wow, yummy. I feel so good, I feel great, I feel welcomed, and I'm just looking forward to trying all of these lovely drinks and the food now. Let's go for it. All right.
Yeah, one here.
Thank you very much. The food smells really nice. So what do we have here then? We have a pig joint, is this one?
Yes, it's a pork knuckle.
Okay.
Pork knuckle, so it is marinated in our porter beer. This is this one with herbs and of course salt, pepper and so on. So it gives some a small sweeter tone to it. With of course mustard and
Potatoes, you have cabbage here.
Yes, and this is cabbage made in the way which is made here traditionally,
wow, it
with
smells really
bacon.
nice.
Yeah, with bacon, with onion, and it's very full of taste and also a bit heavier. But I mean, this is how this kitchen is meant to be, because this is a kitchen for people who used to work really hard during the whole day and then needed some good, very nice meal for the evening. Or right now, after a whole trip to the mountains, you can regain all the energy.
Super, awesome. So this is the pork knuckle.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
It's a traditional meal. It is marinated in this beer here.
Wow,
You have
this beer
porter.
here, cheers. Would you like to cheers as well?
Yeah, of course. Cheers.
Cheers.
Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie. Awesome. Dark beer. You do know I don't like dark beer, right?
No, I didn't know. You didn't tell
All right,
me.
now he knows. All right, awesome.
We can swap if you want. You can get my wheat
Oh,
beer.
awesome, yeah. I'll
You
try
want
the
to?
wheat beer. So my thoughts of the dark beer is it's strong and it's bitter, but if you've been following my channel for a long time, you know I'm not a fan of dark beer. Time to try this beer. From what I can see, it looks really cloudy and it has a little bubbles rising up to the top. So I wonder how it's going to taste. I have a feeling sweet. Oh wow, surprising.
It's a nice fresh wheat
Yeah,
beer.
it's fresh and I can taste the wheat. Really nice beer, this one. Really
Thank you.
good. Yeah.
But
Awesome.
you had to get this one just to know the context,
I
and
know,
there will be more of
yes.
it here. So it's a whole
Awesome.
story to be told.
Great. All right.
Cheers once again.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, so here we are now with like we're not finishing all of these drinks, are we?
Oh, if you want to, of course, but
Oh,
then you will,
wow.
you will going like a slalom.
Yeah.
home.
All right.
It's really strong, between 40 and 70%. So if you drink all of them, you will be very drunk.
Okay, so what one should I try first then?
It would make most sense to start with the beer schnapps. This one, it's the most basic.
Okay.
So you can find the tastes of it in other places.
Okay.
And it's also very sweet, vanilla-ish, and surprising.
Is this sliwowica, this one?
No. This one is beer schnapps. I can just check.
And it's not plum, because it smells like it has like a plum scent.
Maybe she made it. Can I check it?
Yes, I'm sure you can.
Good question. This should be beer schnapps. You'll never learn in a moment.
I will know in a moment. Let's go. Na zdrowie?
Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie. Let's go. That tastes like a plum.
Then you get just sliwowica.
It's not too strong. I can more feel it in the back of my neck. It's really fruity. It's really nice. Nice taste. Wow. And it's gonna be really good after the food. Right. Now this one. So this one could be this one here, I think.
Oh no, this is plum. This is plum.
This
the first
is
one
plum.
the first one was beer schnapps. I'm very sure about it. So it's made of beer. The fruitiness you felt is typical for our beer distill, and a small vanilla flavor. This one is plum and will have 70%.
This one will have 70%.
So I would wait to the end because you've drank it already,
Ooh.
and it would be.
I have been warned to wait till the end with this one.
Because you might just want to take it home and say, okay, that's it.
Oh no.
Or do you want to try?
I'll go for it, yeah. Let's go for it,
be
yeah. Right, let's go.
Ooh. Oh yes, this was sliwowica. Drink of water.
Yes. That one has a kick. Yeah, that one is definitely stronger. Less of a fruity taste,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there you have it. And now we have the next one. Wow.
If you want to drink all of them at once,
Ooh,
that's a lot.
Ooh, all right, here goes.
This is mielówka. It's cold hopped. So
Okay.
it's like beer schnapps. It's made of a beer, but then we put a bag with hops in it, fresh hops, hold it for some hours, and they give a typical taste, which is a bit more bitter. Sometimes the flavor is different. The smell is different, and this is something nobody does in Poland, or at least I don't know anybody in the world who does it, like cold hopping vodka.
Ooh, wow. Let's go for it. Here goes. What does this smell like? I've smelt something similar to this before, but I cannot describe how it smells. Let's go for it. Ooh, that is quite weak, and it tastes more like a vodka.
Yes, but
Yes.
the bitterness comes from the hops, not from the alcohol itself, because we're using very high quality ingredients, and usually when you can buy mass-produced vodka, the ingredients aren't that good because you can use like everything to get the sugar and make alcohol out of it. But we are trying really hard to have the best possible ingredients. This is our beer used and our hops used. I mean, okay, these are Czech hops, so also local produced hops, which are used to create this bitterness, and it is more similar to vodka because of it. Because vodka is usually more bitter.
Yes, absolutely. Ooh, this looks so delicious. All right, here we go now. This
This is porterówka. This is a porter liquor.
smells sweet, and it has like a licorice smell. So those of you know how licorice smells, it smells exactly like this. Right, here goes.
But the taste?
A little bit of a brandy taste. What do you think?
Maybe. It might be.
Yeah.
It might be.
Slightly brandy in combination with a sweet licorice taste. That's how I would describe this one.
And it's a typical winter drink. I would drink it for Christmas, and while in your place they drink eggnog, for instance, I would choose this. Like, I mean, like also at home I would just use porter and vodka and honey and vanilla to make a nice drink out of it, and that's it. But after some weeks or months of being aged, it's of course better. So this one is also barrel aged for a short time and then bottle aged, so it all the tastes mix nicely.
How long has this one been aged for, that one?
Around a year.
1 year?
Around a year, yes.
So there's no way of releasing these drinks before they have been aged?
Oh, it is, but there was the whole pandemic and so on, so we had a less volume sold. So idea was, okay, let's take some of our products, put them to aging, so they are in a dark place, it will age nicely. And we learned a lot of it, because many, especially fruit liquors, but also this one, age very gracefully. They become better with time, and it was an experiment, but now we're doing it this way, so we have the right taste.
Wow.
And the last one?
And here's the last one. This has quite a plain smell. Can't really smell much from this one. Right, let's go for it. Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie.
I've never had nothing like this before. What is this one?
So it's herb
Spicy. It's like spicy.
Exactly, herbs and spices. With cinnamon as well, but also local spices, which are secrets and I can't tell you.
Is that healthy by any chance?
Oh, it's very healthy, and it's good for. Yeah, it's good for your body. It gives you warmth, of course. The story we talk about is we call it elixir twardego korzenia. So it means elixir of a hard root, and it's sold for better libido and stuff like this.
Wow.
So it's a very liked gift from women to men to spice up the evening with some nice spices.
Awesome. Wow.
But also it's one of our my favorite products, because I like spices a lot, and I think it's a nice blend of different tastes.
Yes, would say they're different for different kind of occasions. These drinks.
Yes, absolutely.
The spice one, I can drink that all day long maybe, because it has that really nice, and it tastes healthy. Like if I had a blocked nose, or for example, I would drink that and it would be really good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Our inspiration was the story of Prunum, Unicum Prunum. It's a typical Hungarian alcohol, similar to Jägermeister, which was created as a health elixir, as a medicament for stomach illness and so on. So many of these spicier alcohols are meant to be healthy. I hope they are.
Wow, interesting. All right, so I've tried all of the drinks. I'll have to try the food now. So this is the beer that I swapped with Dominic. We swapped beers, right?
Yeah, we did so.
Yeah, so I'm now drinking Dominic's beer and he's drinking my beer.
Cheers.
Cheers. Beer tastes so much different from the tap than when drinking it from the bottle. Right, it's now time to try the food. So I have a really big piece of, is this pork joint here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the pork joint. It looks like there's mustard and horseradish.
Horseradish, exactly.
Beautiful presentation. Time to try it. You like the food here, of course, don't you?
I like it. I eat very often.
Yeah.
When I have to. This is the way how I check the quality and learn how to improve it. So.
Ooh. Nice. The meat seems like it's tender. It doesn't seem like it's really hard. It's just soft and just coming off of the bone really easily. Wow. Here goes. I'll try it with a bit of everything. Oh, here goes, you lot. How to say enjoy your meal in Poland?
Smacznego. Smacznego.
Smacznego.
Smacznego, exactly.
Smacznego. Here goes. Wow, a lot of flavors. Delicious food. I can definitely taste the mustard in combination with the cabbage, the sweet and sour cabbage with the pork. This is absolutely delicious, and this is the local traditional food from this region. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's what people come here to eat, and of course all places in Poland have some kind of pork knuckle there they eat. But this way of doing it is typical here, and it's the favorite dish of most tourists coming to Ustroń and getting back from the mountains.
Yes.
Really hungry
When
and
they really and they come
energy.
for a shot also maybe,
Yes.
and a beer. Wow. Really good. And look at the presentation. It's like a beautiful flower they made from a vegetable. Delicious food. Wow. Are these like homegrown potatoes?
Yes, all of our potatoes and meat and so on come from small farmers from the region. We are in close contact with them, so the quality is always it's the most important thing for us.
Yes.
We want to serve you good, healthy, real food, because the local kitchen, it is heavy kitchen. It isn't so light like I don't know, Italian kitchen, for instance, or Spanish and so on. So if you want to make it the way it's meant to be done, it has to be good ingredients.
Yes. Wow. And all of these are from like a local farm.
Yes, yes.
Wow. The food here is really delicious. Really big piece. Have a look at this. Wow. Woo. Oh my. This is huge.
Nobody tells us the portions are small. If you come here to Restaurant WRZOS, you will be well fed.
We will be satisfied.
Absolutely.
You will be satisfied with the size of the portions here, and the drinks, and the hospitality of the service. Delicious. Really nice food. Wow. 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 I like pork. Also, another thing that I enjoy, here they play the traditional Polish music. So these are all of the drinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a beer. Oh. Really great food. Compared to the first time that I came here, I did not know much information about this place, but now I know all of the information and I was able to meet the owner of this place. How incredible is that? It's not really normal for me to go places and I have the opportunity to meet the owner and be told all of the information about the restaurant and being given gifts. Really, really great. Thank you very much, Dominic.
Yeah, thank you. And that's this for you. There is some sweet we are doing, a Krówka. That's a typical Polish sweet.
Ooh.
Usually they're really small. This one is huge. It's yeah, we'll just try it and check it out with sea salt. So
with sea salt?
Yeah, so it's sweet and salty.
Awesome.
A very nice thing.
Thank you.
And you like this one?
Ooh,
so this is
wow.
our gift
Oh,
bottle.
I'm so happy. Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Dominic.
Here
You're
you go.
awesome.
Show it to your friends.
Yes. I don't know if I would drink this or if I would just put this up on the top of the wardrobe, but do you know what? I'll keep this for a weekend where I'm going to enjoy myself and I would have this definitely. Awesome.
I was just asking because my friend wants to know, is it any kind of vlog, like YouTube channel?
Yeah,
or
I do YouTube, yes.
what's that?
I
Exactly.
record the
Yeah, well, what's the name of the channel?
Andre Traveller. Andre Traveller.
Andre Traveller.
Uh-huh.
Where are you from?
I'm from England.
You're from England.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound like
Yeah.
somewhere in London.
Uh-huh.
probably. Yeah.
Andre Traveller. Uh-huh.
Yes.
I done a video in Poland. I took the walk
Oh
to
my God.
Poland.
That's
Cieszyn.
that's a beautiful London accent.
Yeah, Cieszyn. You know Cieszyn? The village? Andre Traveller.
Cieszyn.
Uh-huh.
Mam
Pisać
napisać?
to?
No, wpisz mi.
Andre Traveller, that's me,
Oh,
yes.
very nice. Thanks.
Yes.
So you're from
Możesz powiedzieć, że...
My name is Andre.
Yes, I Chris.
Chris and
Emola. I
Emola.
live in Edinburgh, by the
Mi się
way.
nie chce
Okay.
wycinać, gadać po angielsku, także cię poprosiłem o tłumaczenie.
Just
Okay.
translator.
All right then.
Okay. So
Thanks.
that's all you wanted to know.
All right then.
You live in London, right?
Yes, I live in London, yes.
Okay. I get that.
Yes.
But it's not your first time in Poland.
No,
right?
it's not my first time. I've been here already and had the traditional food before, and he is the owner of the restaurant, so he invited me here.
You sounded Polish in English.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Enjoy your drinks. Wow, so many drinks on the table. What are you drinking?
So many glasses. on
Aha,
the table. That's it.
empty glasses.
Yeah.
Na zdrowie.
Oh my God. you're-
Na zdrowie. Let me cheers you, my.
London accent.
Let's cheers. Na zdrowie. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Do pustyku.
Cheers.
All right, man.
We have empty.
Yeah, since I've been coming to this restaurant as well, you have like good people coming here to this restaurant. I must say, everybody
happy.
is really outgoing, especially to me since I've been. You've seen it for
Yes,
your own
it's really
self.
awesome.
Yeah. How do you feel about this? Because this
I'm
is
really
your.
proud about it. I mean, in some way, I feel like the place I'm running has to in some way represent me and be in sync with
Exactly,
me.
because this is a good representation how these
Yes,
people are
and
for your
I'm-
business.
Absolutely, and I love it when this place works how it's meant to work and be really inviting for everybody,
Yes.
and a nice place to be in. And I'm very glad and proud you liked it here.
I do,
and
yeah.
the customers are as nice as our
The food and the drinks.
food and drinks and people working here. So I'm glad to have a nice time.
Cheers.
And just come again when back in Poland.
Awesome, you heard that. And if you're ever in this area and you'd like to stop off, have a drink, have some nice traditional food, you know where to come.
Cool. Cheers.
Cheers.
Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie. Champions League, interesting. It was so awesome. I have had a really interesting tour of this restaurant, which the first time I came here I just had the soup, but now I was invited here by the owner.
Hi, I'm Dominic. Nice to meet you.
Hi Dominic. And I was given a tour and I was given a brief history about the information about this place, and I had some of their own local sliwowica, was it?
Yes, sliwowica, exactly.
Yes, and also the local food here. And they're very welcoming here, especially in the restaurants. The second time I've been here, people has approached me and introduced themselves, and they was asking me what I was doing. They seem really curious and they're really friendly here. So I'm really great with my choice of restaurant and where I have visited here. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Come
very
again.
much for inviting me here,
Yeah.
and also for these trying the beer degustation and the food. Thank you very much, Dominic.
Thank you a lot. Come
Thanks
again.
very much.
And yeah, see you in Ustroń.
Yeah, awesome. All right, so until next time, catch me in the next video.
Perfect.
Awesome.